Tommy Brown. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Go ahead. Out. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. Up the sideline to the 40. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
In trouble, and down he goes. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
He'll go down. They drop him. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
Like, bro.
That is brought in.
Bro.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 81
Even a cover
yards.
4.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in by Achan. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Quickly out to Smith. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. First down throw there is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. To the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. First down throw for Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Open man, Malik Washington. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to the
the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Etienne is able to move the chains, and when you look at what he can do both in the run game and the passing game, you can see why the Jaguars invested a first-round pick in him just a few years ago. Over 1,000 rushing yards each of the last 2 seasons, but it's really the total scrimmage yards that really makes him stand out.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence. He runs with it. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down. We are through. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. Slot man in motion left. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They send him right out of the slot. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
On red. 11.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go, let's go. Hey, go.
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
30 left.
Now Lawrence. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that 1st down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that 4th down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go, set.
In motion, it's Waddle. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Ram, 23.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They move to 1-0.